Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into some of the most chilling hospital horror stories that will keep you up at night. These are true accounts that will make you think twice about your next hospital visit. Like, hospitals are already scary, right? You go there when you're sick, injured, most vulnerable. But what if the very place meant to heal you held secrets far more sinister? We're talking about shadowy figures, unexplained occurrences, and things that go bump in the night. Get ready to be spooked because we're going deep into the heart of hospitals where some patients checked in, but never checked out. Imagine working the night shift in the ICU. It's quiet, eerie. You're checking on a patient when out of the corner of your eye, you see it. A figure, tall and shadowy, standing at the end of the hallway. You blink, and it's gone. This is what happened to one nurse. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah had been working at the hospital for years, but she had never experienced anything like this. She tried to brush it off as fatigue, but deep down she knew something wasn't right. Over the next few weeks, the figure appeared again and again, always in the dead of night, always vanishing when anyone got close. Nurses whispered about the ghostly figure. Patients reported seeing it too. Sarah was terrified, but she couldn't shake the feeling that the figure was trying to tell her something. One minute they're there, hooked up to machines, the next they're gone. No witnesses, no signs of struggle, just an empty bed and a whole lot of unanswered questions. This is the story of a patient, let's call him Mr. Smith, who seemingly vanished into thin air. Mr. Smith was admitted for a routine procedure, nothing major, but when the nurses went to check on him, he was gone. His clothes were folded neatly on the chair, his belongings untouched. The hospital staff searched high and low, but Mr. Smith was nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and still, no sign of him. Had he wandered off in a state of confusion? Was he taken? The mystery remains unsolved to this day. Chapter 3. The operating room is supposed to be sterile, silent except for the beeping of machines. But what happens when those beeps are interrupted by something far more sinister? Whispers. Dr. Jones, a seasoned surgeon, was in the middle of a complicated procedure when he heard it. A faint whispering like voices carried on the wind coming from the corner of the operating room. He paused, everyone else in the room masked and silent, holding their breath. The whispers stopped. Dr. Jones chalked it up to stress, but the whispers returned, this time louder, more insistent. He couldn't make out the words, but they sent chills down his spine. From that day forward, Dr. Jones refused to operate in that room, forever haunted by the whispers he couldn't explain. Chapter 4. Every hospital has that one wing, closed off, lights flickering, the air thick with a palpable sense of dread. This is the story of the abandoned wing, a place where whispers turn into screams. Legend has it that the wing was once home to patients suffering from a mysterious illness. One by one they died, their deaths shrouded in secrecy. The wing was sealed off, but the stories continued. Nurses claimed to hear screams echoing from the empty rooms, patients refused to go near it, and some even reported seeing shadowy figures peering out from the windows. The haunted wing became a chilling reminder of the hospital's dark past. Chapter 5. The morgue. It's the final destination, a place of coldness and quiet, but in the dead of night it becomes a breeding ground for terror. This is the story of the mysterious figure that haunted the morgue, leaving even the most hardened staff terrified. It started with strange noises, drawers slamming shut, the hum of the refrigeration system fluctuating wildly. Then came the sightings, a shadowy figure lurking in the shadows, always just out of sight. Some said it was the ghost of a former patient seeking revenge. Others whispered that it was something far more sinister. Whatever the truth, the morgue became a place of fear and dread, a constant reminder that death was not the end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these spine-chilling stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales. And the next time you find yourself in a hospital, remember these stories. You never know what lurks in the shadows. Hospitals, places of healing, places of hope, but also, as we've seen, places of unimaginable horror. Sleep tight, everyone. And if you hear a bump in the night, it's probably nothing. Or maybe it's not. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.